Okay, Jeremy here, Jeeps Unlimited, 303-666-9020, partsbreakers.com. You can view this frame and others like it, although they are getting extremely hard to get. So, yeah, I don't know how long, maybe a couple years if we're lucky, to get nice, clean, rust-free, straight frames. So, anyway, it's an 04 TJ frame, so compatibility as far as bolt-on is 03 to 06. It will work on 97 to 02. There are a couple differences on them, but nothing that it requires any modification to the body or the frame or welding or anything like that. Actually, to get them to work is a bolt-on, the belly pan, the steering gearbox, and the intermediate shaft that goes to the box, because they are slightly shorter boxes. They kind of upgraded them. It's still the same. Actually, they upgraded them from that point on, and they use that style box even on the newer JK. So they're just supposed to be a heavy-duty box, made something like a Mercedes style box. So anyway, I'm just kind of going over it like I always do. Going ahead, guys, move out of the way. This has not been painted. This is all factory paint you're looking at, so it's in very A+. I would consider this frame very, very clean. There's no rust inside or out. And anything you see that's like brown color is just oxidized metal where it's rubbed off. There's no rust here or anything like that. Nice and smooth still, and whatnot. So problems they like, or areas they love to rust. Let's just go over those areas when they are bad. So this is normally a really bad spot on a lot of East Coast, Midwest. That's the upper above your gas tank. Super hard to see unless it's pulled. Coil spring buckets, they love to rot out. This area on the back side of the frame here, I'll get down and close. This area loves to rust out on them. I don't know if it just packs full of salt and stuff out there, but these are areas that, going forward, you'll definitely want to do something to try to minimize that. All the holes you see along the side, those are all factory from side steps, and then the other holes are just how they stamp the steel out. It is a 6-cylinder. You can make this work on a 4-cylinder, but you have to move the mounts back, and you wouldn't need to do that because I have a nice 4-cylinder frame right now. So yeah, so I'll flip it over. That's another area that loves to rust out, and these areas are super common. All the body bushings, those usually rot out, and whatnot. So let me flip it, and they're not super heavy. I mean, I can do it with one hand. They're more awkward than anything. Smash my fingers or anything. All right. So back support again, beautiful. Above the gas tank, beautiful. Coil spring buckets, beautiful. These areas love to rust out. This is that area I was kind of telling you when we were upside down there. There's some oxidized metal. That's just where the paint rubs off. But you can see, super clean, nothing broken. All threads are good on those guys. This is absolutely a gorgeous frame. Probably, and I say this every once in a while, but this has got to be one of the top cleanest frames we've had in here. Not to take away any of the other ones that have little blemishes here and there, but still straight and rust free. But this is absolutely beautiful. This is super low mileage. This came off an 04 TJ Rubicon, actually. Not that it matters, Rubicons are the same, but it only had 90K on it. Yeah, so anyway, questions, comments, concerns, feel free to shoot me an email, jeremy@partsbreakers.com. Go onto our website. You can chat with us if we have availability. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. And then, of course, the easiest way, quickest way is calling us, 303-666-9020. I'm putting this up on, I think this is the 24th of October. Tomorrow I go on vacation for 2 weeks. And while we're on vacation, there's a sale. Because I got to go on vacation, you got to save some money. So it ends on the 5th or 6th of November. So it's a good time to save a couple $100, which we normally never discount frames. So it will go away the moment I return. So if you watch this video in 6 months, sorry, unless I go on another vacation, which I don't do very often. So But yeah, I think that does it. I'll be gone for 2 weeks, so if you call, I won't answer. You can leave me an email. I may be checking them. It depends. And otherwise, the frame's listed online. You can view it there, and you can buy it directly off our website. The shipping quote is pretty accurate. $575 is average, unless you're Vermont, Connecticut, New Hampshire, Maine, those areas. Sometimes those areas can be a little bit more expensive, a couple $100 sometimes, but we can always run a quote. And then we are starting our own deliveries again, which I used to do. That started actually yesterday. We are going, they already left, but upper Midwest, following probably East Coast, Florida eventually, and then out to West Coast, Washington again in January. So that's an internal driver we use. There'll still be freight shipping charges, but we will be kind of white gloving it to your door. And that's kind of a nice thing, because otherwise you have to ship to a commercial address, which isn't a big deal. We can find one usually for you if you don't have one. But yeah, so I'll quit blabbing. I appreciate all your time and support, and enjoy.